So we'll continue with the second round in just a moment. Herzeg from Dennings from Allison, the top three at the end of round one. On to the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase final. So these athletes have their heats on the first day of action. Seems like a long time ago now since we've seen them. Once again, it was a situation where they qualified based on position. Some, including some of the Germans like Caroline Hinrichs, it was pretty comfortable. So in much warmer conditions, but Hinrichs leading the rankings of those here, 9:54.05, her personal best in Ordertham in May.
And then at 8 with a lifetime
Mila Blaga of Romania, alongside her third ranked overall. Marta of Germany and Krawczynska of Poland, fourth ranked overall. Polish under-20 champion.
It's Merve Karakaya of Turkey.
That's no surprise. Karakaya of Turkey, Hattie Reynolds of Great Britain, the UK under-20 champion.
And we pause at 3 for the European under-18 silver medalist
Adia Buda,
a year ago, representing Germany.
Potential for yet another German double podium.
Adia Buda. Alongside her, drawn 2 for
Three
Sweden,
last night,
Eva Kronholm.
one today.
And on the inside for Greece, Vasiliki
losing count.
That's the lineup.
Eva Kronholm won the Nordic under-20 match in Oslo. We've been mentioning a few times just a couple of weeks ago.
On your marks.
She was also third in the 800 metres. So, an intriguing final here. These high barriers. Buda initially taking to the front. Water jump on the first lap. These barriers 76.2 centimetres high. And we'll see these water jumps though playing a part, different techniques, chance to build momentum. And we've had some cagey tactical finals so far, none more so than that men's 3,000 metres. We saw a couple of fallers as well. Never nice to see these athletes bunched together at this point. So Buda and Krawczynska, based on times, 9:59. For the German, that was in Osterode in June that she ran that time. She was also the European under-18 silver medalist last year, where they run a 2,000 metre chase. So indeed quite a few athletes going up to this distance for 2023. And less experienced. And then you have some others who haven't run that many steeplechase races at all, but you come to a situation where you start training for the steeplechase, run a quick time, ends up being maybe a European qualifier, or you do really well at the trials, and suddenly it's the race you go for when you enter these championships. It's really happened time and time again. And then through the years, athletes developing their technique, becoming more experienced in this event. Caroline Hinrichs now stepping to the front.
Well, we've already had one German 1-2 today. That came in the shot put, thanks to Lasse Schultz and Lukas Schober. Wondering whether we'll get another German 1-2. Germany at the moment very much dominating proceedings. They stand on top of the medal table. They've got 4 gold medals. As we look at Angelina Topic, first attempt at 1.90 m for the Super Serbian, and clears perhaps a little less convincingly than some of her earlier performances, but still nice jump with a fair bit of daylight. Well, Topic has had a lot of competitions this year, and only one of them has been under 190, so you'd be expecting her to clear. Still bags of daylight. Elizabeth Piela, well, she had 2 failures at 190. This is her third and final attempt at 190. No, not to be. But it's still her best ever international performance. Bronze 2 years ago in Tallinn at the European Under-20 Championships when she was 17. 2 near misses just outside the medals at the last 2 World Under-20 Championships, and silver here for the Estonian. A flawless record for Angelina Topic. Clap for Elizabeth Biella's supporters. Just looking across, I think Topic has retired from the competition, which is no surprise as she's got a long jump final tomorrow and will be attempting that unique double of a long and high jump double at these championships, which has never been achieved before either by men or women.
So back to this steeplechase final, and we've got Karolina Jarosova of the Czech Republic at the front for the first time. 10:13 at best. She's 17 years of age and has a national under-20 record in the 2000 chase, 6:23.58. And just overtaking her, as I say, that is Mihaela Blaga, so Romanian senior steeplechase champion, 10:08 her PB. 24 seconds improvement this year.
Still a lot of pushing and shoving in that leading pack. I saw Krasinska pushing other people around. Karakaya seems to be getting under people's feet as well. The Germans seem to be showing their experience and staying out of things. Blaga, who doesn't have the fastest of time on paper, but looked very competent in the heats, leading the way at the moment, also staying out of trouble, showing the value of getting clear sight of the barrier when you're coming up to it. Everyone over that time, all the leaders without too much drama.
Yes, I think the Germans might like to have just a little bit more control of this race. It's starting to appear that way just now. Big leading group here though. Blaga of Romania, Hinrichs of Germany, then Jarosova and Buda. So have a look at some of the athletes just starting to drift away from this leading group. I think Reynolds, one of those fighting to stay in it. 10:20 this year. Those for whom it's their first season of any kind of steeplechase. The English school silver medal over the 1500 chase, and then you've also got Mehmedovic of Serbia, big surprise winner in the qualification with 10:26 personal best.
Well, that's Angelina Topic just deciding to call it a day. That's just a recording from a moment or two ago. I was looking across and seeing what she was doing, and she was talking to the judges and then just demonstrating to the cameraman she's not going to take any further part. There's her father, Dragutin Topic. Back in 1991, he was the European Under-20 champion in the men's high jump. As we're back at the steeplechase, well, it's Hinrich leading the way. Buda looking very good as well as they come up with just a few meters to go before they pass the 2 kilometre point. Germany, of course, in recent years, an absolutely fantastic tradition in this race. Lisa Erg winning in 2017, Paula Schneider's 2019, and Olivia Gerth 2021. Gerth going on to win European Under-23 title just a few weeks ago in Espoo, and also 2011, great Geza Felicitas Krause, European champion in times gone past. So Germany, well, Buda and Hinrich, they've got plenty of role models to look at as they come up. They can see the lap counter switch over to 2 laps to go. With Karolina Jarosova leading the way and now starting to put daylight between herself, with just Buda and Hinrich going with her, and the rest of the field.
Yeah, so they went through the 2K mark in 6:49, so perhaps looking on for 10:20 sort of time, but will they pick up the pace? And we come to deciding the order of the medalists. That's not done just yet in terms of who the top 3 will be. And is that Hinrichs just beginning to fall back there? Kalamajani overtaking her, the Greek athlete. That is really interesting. Caroline Hinrichs.
Hinrich has pulled out. She's come to the side of the track, and that is a huge surprise. Buda as well, starting to stutter a little bit before the hurdles. And, well, Hinrich just run out of steam, maybe struggling. It's considerably cooler than it was in the heat. Maybe she's just struggling to recover. Buda now. Looks as though she was having a few problems with the barriers, stuttering before the barriers, but leading the way as they come up to the bell. Karolina Yarosova.
Yes, Yarosova, who led a little earlier. I mentioned she improved to 10:13 this year. One of the younger competitors in this final. Has a sizable lead of around 30 metres here. Buda still has to hold off Kalamajani, who was ranked 10th coming in, and looks as though she's on course for a finish inside the top 3. Big 70 or 80 metre gap further back to 4th place. Yarosova with a big long look behind now. This final water jump, she wants to clear without any trouble. Does so just now. Buda looking a little more tired. That battle for silver and bronze isn't over just yet. But as far as gold is concerned, surely now that's going to go to Karolina Yarosova of the Czech Republic. A terrific victory for someone ranked 6th coming in. The 17-year-old wins European under-20 gold, and Buda does hold on for silver. Kalamajani just had a bit of a stutter off the water jump in the closing stages. Huge gap far back to Brandt, and then Mehmedovic, following that personal best in the heat, beats some faster athletes behind her. All credit to Yarosova, but did not expect Caroline Hinrich to tire and then be out of the race. Perhaps an injury issue, but ultimately Buda makes it a German on the podium. 2 within the first 4, still a very strong result once again for them.
Well, a big personal best for Karolina Yarosova, taking almost 10 seconds off a previous best. Came into this race with a personal best of 10:13, and she found her peak at absolutely the right time. And it's a good night for the Czech Republic, coming off the back of that win for Lourdes Gloria Manuel in the 400 metres just a short while ago. I'm sure they're going to be certainly celebrating in the Czech hotel later on tonight, and they'll be celebrating, well, in Central Europe as well, all the way back to Prague. Big hugs there from Czech team management. Good performance from Yarosova. National under-20 record indeed, I'm seeing. Buda just under 3 seconds in arrears. Kalamajani as well, a national under-20 record for Greece. There's Kalamajani on the inside at the start. Pitter-pattering coming out of the water jump. At this stage, Hinrich looks very calm and collected. Buda up there. Kalamajani coming from a long way back to get that bronze medal. Yarosova always battling with the Germans at the front though, and then comes away with just over a lap to go, making a decisive move just before the bell. And here we see those final few metres in the women's 3,000 metre steeplechase as Karolina Yarosova comes home. Buda hanging on to take the silver, and Greece's